Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, 10 logo.
On first down, Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40 and down right around the 37. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 37-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Taylor, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come on, set, 8, read. Go. Set.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Go now. Pilot, 64, weak. 10, Tucson.
Stop here, D. Check 31, check 31.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Man, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down, Cooper. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gutierrez. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Crunch. Back. Hey.
Here's Cooper. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking to throw on second down. Ledford, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On third down, here's an option play left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Hey, orbit. Hard. Get it.
Now Cooper to throw on second down. Looking long for Westbrook. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to... take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Come on, boys, come on.
Hey, Team 6.
Back to throw is Cooper, operating from the gun. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Operating from the gun. Cooper going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Equanimous St. Brown, 64 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
We don't work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. On first and 10, Ledford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Watch the run.
Throwing again. Ledford. This is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
47's the mic, boy. 47.
Hey, Delta.
Let him know.
Second and 5. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, watch the slant.
5.
Back to throw. Ledford throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Hey, Echo.
Looking to throw. Ledford. Hunter Henry brings it in. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On third down, Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Here's Taylor. And an alley to run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. First and 10 right at the 20. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and 11.
Let's go now. 18 games, 80 weapons.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Badgley able to knock this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
61, Matchbox Lights.
Hey, check 24.
Ready?
They begin with Michel on the ground, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Equanimous St. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So here's 2nd and 11. And caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. From the gun, Ledford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, Charlie, get it.
On first down, Ledford, complete. It's Henry. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 9, check 9. Begin.
Look at me. Go. Now.
2nd and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
You got motion man right there.
Again, it's Michelle. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Come on,
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Our time. It's our time.
Go out. Yo, go, go.
Switch.
What? Squeeze.
SOS.
Smooth. Ready?
Back to throw. Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
At the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
And it's Michelle once again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, Michelle. And some room to maneuver. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Switch it. Come on. Pilot, 64, weak. Now. Get it.
Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pull it high.
He's checking.
Hey.
Crash.
Hit it.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
General West. Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Team spell 50, plant.
Watch the run. Kill. Wide, get wide.
Yep.
Motion.
Deep grip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert 3. Kill.
Blue draw quarters. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw. Cooper. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 13.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Leo. Hey, shoot. 5.
Operating from the gun. Ledford. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
Come on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
218, chop.
And 7.
Check Mike. Watching it fine. Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike. 50.
Go.
Check 55, Mike. All right.
Hey, Wahoo.
Hey, let's get there. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Let's go.
Cooper now on third down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long.
Every day, any day. Check four. Check.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
Cooper from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Any weapon.
You think you won't get this? Watch safety green. Watch safety green. Safety's green.
Taylor. And a short gain down to about the 33. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
61, match box, right. Hey!
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Deep grip.
On third down, Ledford. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 30 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle spins away. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Cooper, operating from the gun. Looking long for Westbrook. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 52 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And they will take a 7-point lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
On the set.
27, Mike. Mike, 27. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Hey.
Don't be scared of it.
Get it.
Taylor. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're on the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Bell. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Josh Allen in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.